If you're a small business, you may only have a few computers, but you depend on them as much as any other business. If the wrong computer goes down, invoices or payroll won't be printed. Your orders may not be received or delivered. Messages may be lost, and who knows if you'll ever see your data again. When was the last time you checked your backups to make sure they're good? Are you even running backups? Do these two screens look familiar? Ever see the black or blue screen of death? Any computer hard drive, even a new one out of the box, can crash at any time. The data on the hard drive can become unrecoverable. You should always run your business assuming this will happen to you. So if it does, you'll be safe. Is your office nice and tidy? Are your computer cables orderly, bundled, and tied together? Or are they hanging loosely, messy, unorganized, and unsightly? There's no reason for small office networks to become so messy, so unorganized. Not when messy networks like this can be cleaned up to look like this. But enough about housekeeping. How's your record keeping? Do you have a log recording all your network settings, the passwords to your computers, routers, modems, databases, and other programs? Your peripheral IP addresses, DHCP, WINS, Active Directory, DNS, and other settings that an IT needs to know to repair your network if it goes down. Like your backups, your entire network should be run assuming that the one person who's been working on your network that knows all the passwords and settings may someday not be available to you. All this information should be recorded in a log that another IT can reference to repair your crippled network in time of need. Every time we start a new project, we first inventory all your computers and log pertinent details regarding RAM, hard drive space, operating systems, attached peripherals, routers, firewalls, and more. From this information, we create charts for a bird's eye view of your overall network. We then determine areas of concern and highlight them in red, and areas of caution in yellow, that are kept in the logs we provide you. Gathering this detailed information enables us to provide our recommendations, the changes needed to improve your network. We put our solutions in writing, explain them to you, and set a plan for approved implementation. Once we clean up your cabling, reconfigure, upgrade, and stabilize your network, we create charts detailing the relationships of computers and peripherals within your network, detailing the modems, switches, and routers relationship to the network, and any other diagrams and floor plans for your log that are necessary for future planning and repair should any single aspect become damaged and in need of repair. Maybe you've known all along that your backups needed to be checked, that logs needed to be created, and your network cleaned up, but never did so because you thought it was too expensive. Maybe you've even called or visited our store, hired us, or someone like us, but only when something broke down or stopped working. In our business, we call that break and fix. When something broke, we're called to fix it. But there's a problem with this. When you hire someone only when something's not working, everyone knows you won't call again until something's not working again. In other words, when at your job site making repairs, there is no incentive for permanent repair. I have to be honest with you. Picking up a new customer on a break and fix program is a great thing. There's lots of work to get paid by the hour to do. But the truth is, the better we are, the less we get paid working this way. Before long, everything's working and the calls for service are less frequent. It's just not a good business plan for anyone honest. So here's what we do differently today. When we visit a potential customer, we think to ourselves, what would we charge to maintain this network once we cleaned up and properly configured it? And that's what we charge from the very first day. A small fixed fee to maintain the network. Now, our priorities have changed. We no longer profit from many visits. In fact, the more visits we make, the less money we make. Now, Computer IT Solutions is using everything learned in 15 years of field experience to not only fix your network, but to make sure it never breaks again. Now, we have the proper incentive as we benefit for seeing to it that repairs are permanent, that we're required to visit your site as little as possible to save our expense, our cost for dispatching one of our technicians. As a result, you're paying less for our service, your system is up and running with less failures, and we're constantly looking for ways to improve your network so we can be saved the expense of additional trips. Here's our program. What we provide the small business owner from day one at a small, fixed monthly fee. We clean up all the loose cables and wiring under your desktops and in the closet where your modem and switches are. We replace dirty or damaged cables and neatly tie wrap everything together. We pop the covers to your computers and clean the dust from the interior, from your keyboards and monitors. We become your IT support center. We inform you when new products are available to improve your network and be available 24/7 to answer any concerns or technical questions you may have. We'll speak with third-party vendors like internet providers for T1 or other upgrades, or software manufacturers like QuickBooks to resolve issues you may be experiencing. All of your hardware purchased and not purchased from us is covered. If anything ever fails, we'll determine the source of failure and replace the damaged part for only the cost of the part. If a computer's hard drive or motherboard burns out, we'll replace it and do whatever's necessary to get your computer running again with all of its data intact. No longer do you have to worry about your company calling an IT for costly support. In fact, I recommend you inform your staff of your new IT support center and encourage them to call us for answers to any technical questions or concerns they may have. All of our services over the phone or by drive to your office are included in our monthly fee. There is no additional charge. If viruses, spyware, or malware infect any of your machines, we'll remove them for you and make sure the performance of your computers is up to speed. We'll provide a backup system to protect your important data and test it to make sure it can be properly restored. If for any reason your data ever becomes corrupt or lost, we'll recover it for you. If any computer ever crashes, no matter what the cause, we'll fix it for you. We'll audit all your hardware and software to learn where your network is weak in security or performance and is in need of repair or change. And we'll make the upgrades and repairs necessary to improve and protect your network. Once everything is done, we'll log all the password and setting information for you and provide all the charts and diagrams necessary for future repairs or upgrades. No longer will you have to worry about how your business will run if we or any other IT service or individual is no longer available to support your network. By now, it should be easy to see you have a better way of doing business than the break-and-fix ways of the past. To learn what the monthly fee will be for Computer IT Solutions to become your support center, visit our website at computerits.net or give us a call to arrange our visit. Our consultations are free and our quotes will be available the very same day. Oh, and don't forget to sign up for our free 2-hour support. Just click on the blue banner at the top of our main page. We'll come to your office free of any charge or obligation because we know that once you try us, you'll want us back.